Hi, welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to be talking to you about colour analysis and how you can quickly work out which colours look better on you than others. Now before we go any further, this can become a really complicated subject, but I'm not a big fan of complicated. There are different ways of finding out which colours look better on you, but the end result is pretty much always the same. So if we can agree that easy is the way to go for this, then I'm just going to get stuck in and start now, okay? It's all about your hair colour, your eye colour and your skin tone and how those work together to create a picture, if you like, and then which colours work really well with those colours that you already have naturally. This is how we would figure it out. If you've got blonde hair, and I mean naturally blonde hair, not blonde highlights, not kind of a dark blonde, but it's kind of blonde sometimes if you wash it and if it's in the right light. I mean actually proper blonde hair, like Uma Thurman Cate Blanchett blonde. You are what we call a light and you suit lighter colours. Pretty pale pastels, ice cream colours, all those lovely, lovely light colours, nothing too extreme in depth. You're going to look washed out in really dark, strong colours, so you're going to avoid those. That's you done if you've got naturally blonde hair. If you've got dark brown hair, you are either going to be a deep or a clear. If you've got dark brown hair with dark brown eyes, you're a deep, and you look better in all the dark, strong, rich colours. If you're dark brown hair but with light coloured eyes, so bright blue or bright green eyes, you're what we call a clear, and you suit really bright colours, lots of contrast, extremes if you like. The next one to deal with is warms. Now these are the people that have got red hair, ginger, auburn, strawberry blonde, whatever you want to call it, it's red hair, and they suit all the colours that have got a yellow undertone to them. At the opposite end of the scale to those, for the purposes of this, I'm going to say people with grey hair, salt and pepper, silver, white, whatever you want to call it, grey hair, they are cool and they suit all the colours with a blue undertone. That leaves us with kind of an everything else pot, which is a little bit unfair, but really think about yourself. If you've got mousy blonde hair, mousy brown hair, so you're not very blonde or you're not very brown, you're that in-between range, think Kim Cattrall, Kylie Minogue, that sort of thing, then you're what we call a soft, and basically you're avoiding extremes all the time and you're going for all the tones of colour that are a mid-tone, okay? You might have blonde hair with brown eyes, you would also be a soft there. If you would tend to have highlights or lowlights, and you would be able to go from blonde to brown quite easily if you colour your hair, okay? So that should help you work out what your dominant is. I could spend an hour and a half talking about dominants, secondaries and tertiaries, but really it just becomes a little bit overwhelming. For the purposes of this, try and understand your dominant. So what is your hair colour, what is your eye colour, what is your skin tone? There are lots and lots of images around for you to check to make sure that you've got the right one, and if you're not sure, you can always just ask me and I will tell you. All I need to do is see your photo, which is quite straightforward. Okay, so once you understand your dominant, then what I want you to do is, instead of looking at the 42 colours that you look fantastic in, what I want you to do is pick 5 of the colours from your colour palette that you really like and start having fun with those. You can always expand and grow from there, but there's no point in being overwhelmed by colour. Let's just take it one step at a time, okay? So dominant, if you're not sure you can check with me, get your colour palette and then choose 5 colours from that colour palette. Be adventurous with them, have fun with them, okay? And I'll see you in the next video.